Hey everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 124, for July 7th, 2018. Starting this month of singles will be Rokubu's ace in Tomoka Minato. Her next opponent will be the Street Fighter III's mysterious Q. He hasn't exactly been shattering the stratosphere with his skills lately. Can she smother him with his own hat for another solid win as she continues her ascent towards greatness? Random stage, only you can answer that for us. Hope you all enjoy. Come on, Tomoka, get a slam dunk performance here over Q, using his metal head. Tomoka and Q about to throw down in the snow. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Tomoka opens up the mop shot, right into that dashing b-ball dribble, into the umbrella shot, into the basketball, another mop shot to a dashing basketball shot. Man, Q just getting volleyed by Tomoka, ends up getting dribbled right to an aerial string. God, Q down to half health already, and Tomoka just mopping the floor with him literally. Basketball throw right into that bag shot, throws off another basketball into the mop shot. Looks like that heat out of someone missed. Now Q gets in with the double dashing fist, knocks Tomoka to the other side. Tomoka fights back with the mop jab, there he goes. And Tomoka cleaned up his act in round one in a hurry. Sheesh. Q, wake up, damn it, and do something more in round two. I want to see you push Tomoka back and give her a good fight. Engage again. I see Q jumping over Tomoka's mop shot, takes that, gets a nice one-headed body slam there. Now Tomoka counterattacking, go for a b-ball shot. Down into that mop jab, right to the dashing b-ball rush. Slams Q long grab right to the umbrella jab. Q trying to roll back, missed that grab. Now Tomoka gets an aerial chain on him, right to that b-ball shot. Good God. That's the Tomoka jabbing him with the mop that he not as someone whiffing. Now Tomoka gets that b-ball dribble off on Q, right to that aerial string. Q nearly down for the count, and Tomoka smokes him with the b-ball shot. And Tomoka beats him down just as hard in round two. God, man. Q could not get his footing at all. I don't know what happened to him. He pretty much tripped all over himself the whole match, and Tomoka just punished him every which way. 2-0. And Squidward, why are you still here? Be SpongeBob. That has nothing to do with Rokubu. That's got to get fixed. Hopefully by season 4 I'll have a new end quote for Tomoka, and it'll be a better one. I don't know why that's there. I mean, this might be a Tomoka in beta, I don't know, but in any event, she's still kicking some major ass in beta form, let me tell you. Q, you should be ashamed. Well, he's got the rest of season 3 to make something happen. If not, he might be visiting NXT. That might be a better fit for him later, I don't know. But for now, we'll see how he does in his later bouts. And good job, Tomoka. Hopefully you keep climbing that A-tier singles ladder. She's such a cutie. Anyways, be right back, folks. Hopefully singles set number 2 won't disappoint. Maybe we'll get a better fight from our next two combatants. Be right back. Ai is back with another 1v1 conflict, and this one could potentially be a real house of fire. DBZ's Bardock continues blasting each and every adversary away in his path. However, DC's The Flash could avoid that same fate with his incredible speed and punishing punches and kicks. He most recently overwhelmed Shonuff with his aggressive agility and looks to give Goku's father some major vertigo. Can the slick speedster be the second to put Bardock into a crater-sized slumber? Random stage, fill us in, please. Hope you all enjoy. The lightning speed of Flash could create problems for Bardock. I hope his attack and defense are equal. Bardock and the Flash about to do battle here on the Hinamizawa Bridge. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Flash with the rapid kicks rolls away. Bardock gets the sweep kick. Flash gets the uppercut from behind. Now Flash gets grabbed, slammed to the ground by Bardock there. Now Bardock ends up grabbing Flash, slams him across the screen. Now Bardock blocking the jumps from Flash. Bardock trying to get in on Flash from the air there. Ends up getting an axe handle slam grab. Bardock power charging Flash, punishing him direct jumps, zipping around. Ends up zipping right into Bardock's aerial string. Good God. Not a good place to be. Bardock trying to power charge. Oh, Flash ends up whipping his special. Bardock whipped the energy blast. Now Flash trying to zip over that energy blast. Missed the jab, tries to roll in again. Gets that barrage of jabs and the kicks there. Now as he zips behind Bardock, hits up the uppercut. Flash keeping it close so far. Now Bardock getting hit by Flash's super special. Bardock launched across the bridge, throws off an energy wave. Flash trying to stick close to him. Bardock with the axe handle grab slam. Bardock bringing it back. Flash with the rapid jabs. Knocks Bardock senseless. And Flash kind of injured his shoulder there, but he comes through in round 1. Round 2, let's see if Bardock can battle back from behind. Come on. Alright, Bardock starts with a kick. Big energy wave. Flash deflects that, or blocks it. Now Bardock getting him with the jabs. Flash blocking. Energy wave blocked. Now Bardock gets in with a big aerial string. Right into that explosive grab slam. Into a big uppercut. God. Flash down well below half already. And Bardock slamming him around like a hacky sack. And the aerial string puts him down. Ladies and gents, Bardock bounces back with a tremendous flawless in round 2. Good God. Round 3, let's hope Flash can save face here. Alright, Flash dips behind Bardock, missed the uppercut. Bardock tried to snag him with that sweep kick. Oh, ends up landing that super fist special, going into that beam, and that's going to do a lot. Bardock frying Flash right out of midair, ends up bouncing him across the screen. Now Flash going for his super fist special, ends up whipping the first half, but gets him with the kicks and the uppercut. Bardock launched to the ground hard, and an uppercut from the last bit of that one. Now Bardock counters with a grab slam X handle. Oh, Bardock getting caught by the gems from Flash energy wave from this. Flash zipping in Bardock's grill, tries to get behind him with the rapid gem string, and the kicks, and the uppercut. Flash punishing him with the speed now. Bardock waiting for Flash to land, grabs him, axe handle slam. Bardock trying to stick close, Flash with the rapid kicks and the jabs. And missed that dive kick. Rapid kicks go through. Bardock missed the energy wave, turns around, gets him with the side kick. Big double fist. Now goes for the beam, which might just finish him off. And yes, it will, folks. The blue beam sends Flash crashing to the ground. My goodness, very back and forth action in round 3. Flash really got his shit together, but sadly, too late in round 3. Bardock landing that super fist into the beam for the 2-1 finish. And Bardock still continues to amaze, folks. I have to believe one day he's going to hit Super Saiyan status, against whom we'll have to see. But right now, he's got to be closing in on it, though. His power level's got to be soaring after every victory. And beating the Flash is definitely going to elevate it more. And as for the DC superhero, his speed almost got the job done against Bardock, because hopefully he'll recover in his next set. Flash is doing quite well in singles. He just needs a few majors to stamp himself into the top tier. And this one got away, but he's got many more he can claim, folks. Alrighty, definitely a much better single set than the last one, so props to Flash and Bardock for delivering. I knew if any two were going to do it, it was going to be them. Alrighty, folks, be right back. Gonna set up double set number 1, relax my throat, get an ice cold drink of water, get myself hyped for these next 3 fights. Be right back. Howdy, peoples! Let the doubles bonanza begin! We have Team Ninja Gaiden's Ryu Hayabusa and Jay Ignis ready and raring to go against Fate Tail's Urza and Saber. These femme fatales haven't exactly performed at the peak of their power yet, but if and when they do, you can see what they did to Higurashi in that upset round when they picked up on them. Consistency will be key for them. Right now, Ninja Gaiden has it in spades, as they have picked up numerous big wins and continue to hang with my very best. Can they avoid the shiny steel of the redhead and blonde bombshell? Random stage, give us the goods. Hope you all enjoy. I hope Urza and Saber can pick up an upset win. It would be great if they could down these ninjas. Ninja Gaiden versus Fate Tails in a 6-sided ring. Eek! Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Ignis rushing in, grab slams Urza, right into Ryu's chain blade shot. Now Ignis throwing off the shuriken, energy wave following that. Flame shuriken from Ryu, who gets in and starts kicking. Now Ignis hitting him with some sword strikes, energy wave, there goes Urza. Saber in deep trouble now, my goodness. Ryu going for those kicks, Ignis rushing in, and Saber gets hacked down by Ignis' sword strike. My goodness, what a fierce flawless to open up round 1. Ninja Gaiden mean business. Round 2, come on Urza, Saber, safe face. Alright, Urza gets a spear shot off of Ryu, ends up blocking. Now Saber got knocked out of her special via Ignis' sword strike. Now Urza bites on right into Ryu's jump kick. Nice, oh man, now Urza breaking it up the electrical wave, hitting Ryu and Ignis. Now Urza getting in with her sword rush. And now Saber trying to attack on the ground. Urza attacking from the air. Like Urza got bites on by Ignis. Ryu trying to counterattack Saber here. Now goes for the Cyclone special, ends up hitting her for some nice damage. And Ignis trying to isolate Urza. Saber getting behind Ryu, pounds him to death. Right into Urza's sword spin. There goes Ryu, the Cyclone wasting him. Now Ignis in trouble, Ignis getting juggled, and Saber trying to keep her up there. Urza missed a sword rush there. Now Ignis getting clubbed by that sword, another sword rush from Urza. Now Saber with a jumping sword strike offs Ignis. Somehow, someway, Urza and Saber are right back in it, taking round 2. Round 3, come on Ryu and Ignis, you gotta come back yourselves now. Alright, Ryu with the sweep kick, missed the jab. Ignis with a sword uppercut, catching both women. Ryu with the chain blade, knocks Urza away. Saber holding up in front, Flame Shuriken knocking her back. Urza trying to get back in there, then electrical wave fries Ryu and Ignis right into Saber's jumping sword strike. Nice teamwork from Urza and Saber. Urza with another sword rush catching him. Now Ryu trying to back Urza off. Ryu getting sandwiched between both girls. Ignis is kind of hanging in there, gets a jump kick. Urza with the sword rush to Ryu, breaks out with the jump kick now. Chain blade, looks like Urza knocked him out of it. Now Ryu, Saber got dropped, I think. Wait, Saber gets clubbed down. There she goes. And Urza going to town on Ignis. Ryu waiting for her to drop. Now see Ryu lands the big super fist string. And that's going to send Urza packing. Holy crapola! Urza and Saber did put up a much better showing the last 2 rounds, but man, they got flawless hard in round 1. Round 2 and round 3, they put up a much better fight. But still didn't quite have what it took to bring the Ninja Nightmares down 2-1. Whew. Ryu and Ignis, man, I thought they were going to run away with that one after round 1, but nope. Urza and Saber came back fighting hard the last 2 rounds. And made it way more interesting, which I'm very pleased with, because I like Urza and Saber, and I want to see them succeed. But Ryu and Ignis, man, flawlessing that team, whew, they really got on it there, so... Good job to the Ninja Nightmares, really living up to that name. And Urza and Saber, Fate Tails, you know, I give them some props, they hung in there. I mean, as grim as it looked at the end of that round 1, they brought it back and almost took it. Hopefully Urza and Saber will have their day, I have to believe. You know, if not, NXT might be on the horizon for them. And, you know, it's never a bad thing getting demoted down there, because some of my characters do way better there. So at least they have a home where they could, you know, fight really well, and they got competitors that are more their level. And you get some really good fights out of it, and that's never a bad thing. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned as I prepare double set number 2. Maybe we'll get an even better fight there. Be right back as I get it ready for you guys. Already, Rue! Dudes! 2v2 continues on. Nano Fate's bond will truly be tested today, as they will have to break Mega Man 6's Centaur Man and Nightman down. So far, the only team to do that was Toho's Tenshi and Iku. That's saying quite a lot about their endurance. Although we can't underestimate the power of Raising Heart and Bardock, we know what they are capable of in the Nanoha series. A Divine Buster or Hawk and Saber could turn things around in a hurry. As we jump on over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Can the Takamachi and Testarossa connection pull the plug on Centaur Man and Nightman's rampage? Team Nano Fate vs. Team Mega Man 6 on the Ring of Doom stage. In front of a large capacity crowd, and boy, they look active. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Nanoha shields up on Centaur Man, spear slashing, goes for a force field, disrupting both Robot Masters' attacks. Now goes for an energy blast, hits Centaur Man good. Fate waiting for Centaur Man, but Nightman waiting for her with that baseball spin. Centaur Man trying to lock her in with the shield, spear grazes Nanoha as he gets a force field shut off, launches Centaur Man and Nightman. Now Centaur Man with the spear uppercut, catching Fate. Now starts jabbing Nanoha with the spear, grazing Fate with that spear uppercut, and Nightman staying across the ring here. You see Nanoha deflecting Centaur Man, Nightman going for a baseball. Big force field launching Centaur Man and Nightman again. Fate trying to attack Centaur Man, and he cuts her off with the spear jet. Nano Fate getting sandwiched between Nightman's baseball and Centaur Man's spear into that green mist. There they go. Holy smokies, what a super sandwich attack that was from Centaur Man and Nightman in round 1. Nano Fate couldn't get out of it. Round 2, let's see if they can bounce back hard. Alright, see Fate gets knocked out of a projectile via Centaur Man's headbutt. Nightman unloading a mace ball from across the ring. Another mace ball mowing Fate down. Now Nanoha with the energy spark knocking Centaur Man senseless. Goes for energy arrows. And it's like Nanoha dodged them. Fate with the Bardish uppercut to Nightman. Now Nanoha launching Centaur Man up. Nightman going for that baseball twirl. Now man, Nano Fate stuck between them. Nightman going for the baseball rain. Ends up hitting Fate pretty hard. Now Nanoha trying to attack. Goes for a force field counter, launching Centaur Man. Now Fate escape in the corner, trying to attack Nightman. Oh, see, Nanoha missing that energy rush. I think she ended up hitting Nightman with it, as Fate got knocked out of her special again. Nanoha trying to go for an energy attack, ends up whiffing though. Now Fate attacking with Bardish from behind, and that jumping knee right into the Bardish uppercut, right into Nanoha's energy projectiles. Nice teamwork from Nano Fate here. Now Fate with the Bardish slash counter to Centaur Man, knocking Nightman right into Nanoha's force field. Nano Fate coming back beautifully here. Now see how Fate going for a Bardish slash, nearly takes both Robot Masters out. Now Fate unloading some energy orbs, goes for an energy cannon, ends up wasting Centaur Man and Nightman from across the ring. And Nano Fate roar right back with their nice chemistry in round 2. Now can they keep it up going into round 3 and seize the winner? Will the Robot Masters turn the tide? Alright, see Nightman unloads a baseball following Centaur Man's headbutt. Now Fate trying to attack with a Bardish slash to a jumping knee, knocks Centaur Man senseless. Nightman going for the baseball throw, misses that. Another headbutt from Centaur Man. Nightman with that shield jab to Fate, doing about a fourth for health there. Nanoha trying to save Fate who's stuck between them. Nightman going for that baseball, going for a twirling baseball. Nanoha trying to attack Centaur Man. Man, Fate taking immense damage from that baseball. Now see Nanoha going for a starlight breaker probably. Now Fate with that Bardish uppercut right to Nanoha's force field. Man, Nano Fate coming back a little bit here. Another force field launching Nightman up. Now Fate trying to attack Centaur Man. Ends up throwing off some energy orbs. Ends up hitting Centaur Man and Nightman decently. Now, see, baseball mowing down Fate, nearly taking her out. Oh, big Divine Buster! And nearly takes Centaur Man and Nightman out. Now, see, Fate gets shield jabbed out of the air. There she goes via Nightman. Now Nanoha just needs to cherry top both of them. Can she get a hit on him? Centaur Man getting chipped in the butt there by those little energy sparks. And Centaur Man misses the spears. Nanoha trying to attack Centaur Man and teleports out of the way. But like Nightman shielded up on Nanoha. And now Nanoha gets an energy force field, launching bolt in her demise. And Nanoha, by the skin of her teeth, manages to clinch the win for her and the fallen Fate in round 3 as they pick up a major, definitely 2-1 over Mr. X, aka Wily's fallen Robot Masters. Centaur Man and Nightman really tried to hang on. They off-fade early, but they both had very little health left, and Nano hung on and managed to finish the job, so props to the Takamachi Testarossa connection. Yay. I'm very happy for my girls. I'm a big Nanoha fan if you didn't realize that already. But I also love the Robot Masters too. I'm definitely a big Mega Man fan. And I like a lot of the Robot Masters from that franchise. Centaur Man and Nightman are really coming to their own pretty well. I mean, the only two teams they lost to were girl teams, go figure, but they held their own and they forced threes on both of them, so can't really get down on them too much for that. I mean, Nightman and Centaur Man are probably like the most defensive Robot Master team I've seen, because a lot of them are pretty aggro with attack and everything, but Centaur Man and Nightman are a little more methodical and slow, but they have better defense. And their specials hit pretty hard when they're allowed to do them. So Centaur Man and Nightman still got a lot of mileage left, man. They only got 2 losses. They still got a good majority of wins here, so hopefully they can bring it back next set and do Mr. X, aka Wily, proud. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned for our EP 124 4v4 main event coming up. Maybe we'll get a good one. Be right back as I get it all set up. The 4v4 main event of episode 124 has arrived, ladies and gents, and it could be a potential stinker, sadly. Team WWF's Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, and The Undertaker haven't exactly been putting on stellar performances lately. It's sad to see them jobbing out so hard to everyone, and it may very well continue against Team Kamen Riders, Knight, Gom, Duke, and Blade. However, if the superstars could somehow gel with their moves in rapid succession, a round win is not out of the question, but if they hope to take the set, avoiding the corners will be mandatory. As we race over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Undertaker, get your butts in gear if you hope to see a big-time win in 4v4 ever. The episode 124 4v4 main event is here. Team WWF, Team Kamen Riders, WWF Raw's War Ring. WWF, you have the home field advantage, you better not lose. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, HBK leaps into the air, Gom tried to intercept the front, missed the jab, Taker whiffing that drop kick, gets countered out of it, Razor missed the blade uppercut, Kamen Riders better get on it, WWF missing their moves here, now Knight getting in with the big sword string, now Duke and Blade try to aid him up front, Gom power charging from behind, now the Batwing Mech summon coming out, ends up waxing Bret, there he goes, HBK barely hanging on, Duke power charging a laser arrow, ends up laying into all of WWF, blows them all up high into the air. And the Kamen Riders crush them in the palm of their hand in round 1. God, that was a dominant performance. Round 2, WWF, come on, do something. Alright, Razor tried to go for a grab, ends up missing, Taker, Razor slam back. Now it looks like, oh, Batwing Mech coming out. I think it might be Knight summoning it. Yep, hits Razor and Taker right to another attack. Looks like flaming chin music from HBK cuts him off. Now Bret missed that aerial stomp. And it looks like Kamen Rider Knight whipping out another Bat Mech. I don't know if this one's gonna hit. Looks like it missed. HBK going for flaming chin music. Taker missed that flying clothesline. Now Razor trying to go for a super fist string. Taker trying to tombstone Blade from behind as Bret tries to throw a jab off. Gom disrupting it with the rotor ball. Slams Taker and HBK gets waxed. And it looks like oh wait, Razor getting volleyed. There he goes. Bret and Taker the only 2 left. And now it looks like Gom going for yet another special. Going for a different one. Energy Cyclone right into that laser kick. Takes Taker and Bret out in the corner. And Gom, Blade, and Knight are the sole survivors in round 2. Another pretty dominant performance. Looks like WWF managed to ground Blade or Duke though, but it was far from enough though, as the Kamen Riders seize a 2-0. Yeah, WWF really aren't impressing, and Team WWF Blue aren't exactly impressing either. The team of Yoko, Luger, and Bam Bam and Doink on Neo's show. Seems like all 8 WWF guys are just bleh. One of these days, though, I think we should have a WWF Red versus WWF Blue just to see which one's better, just for the lulz. Maybe we'll do it in a Super Show ep later down the road. I'm sure Bret, Taker, and Razor and Michaels could probably win that one at the very least. But then again, I might be underestimating Neo's guys, I'm not sure. Because Bam Bam can be quite good, Yoko's good, and Luger, when he gets super aggro, he can be nasty. And Doink is kind of the weak link on his team. As for the weak link on mine, I'm not sure. I guess I'll probably say Taker. I don't know. He seems the slowest out of all of them. It seems like HBK, Bret, and Razor throw out more moves than him. It could just be me. So I can't really see in the midst of an 8-man war. But yeah, hopefully WWF scores some kind of win somewhere. I mean, they've lost every single match so far. That's not good for them. And they may not survive to see a Season 4 if this continues. Alrighty, folks, that's going to end episode 124. Sorry for a lackluster 4v4 main event. Sometimes you're going to get those. But we did have some other round 3s to make up for it, so hopefully next weekend, Ep 125 will deliver with this 3v3 main event. And until then, I'll see you all later. Peace friggin' out, all!